Well, the president made it very clear to Hamas that if they did not release all of the hostages, there would be all hell to pay. And unfortunately, Hamas chose to play games in the media with lives. This situation, let's not forget, is completely the fault of Hamas when they launched that brutal attack on Israel on October 7th. And the president has made it very clear that he wants all of those hostages to come home, and he fully supports Israel and the IDF and the actions that they've taken in recent days.
Good morning and Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Caroline Levitt, press secretary, who's stating it very clear. This is all Hamas' fault. And thankfully, finally, we have an administration and a president who supports Israel and the IDF to do what is right and to support the actions of recent days. This is day 532. We still have 59 hostages held in the dungeons of Gaza, being tortured on a daily basis by the inhumane, barbaric, rapist, modern-day Nazis, monsters of Hamas, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, UNRWA, the UN is fucking complicit, and also the Red Cross, and just ordinary, regular civilians. The innocent Palestinians. We are here every morning, never giving up until all of them will be back home. We demand from these inhumane, barbaric, rapist monsters to surrender and let all of the 59 hostages go immediately, at once, in one phase, in one bus. All of them together, nobody is left behind, and Israel would give up nothing. Israel has the right to exist as a sovereign nation that they are. We've been persecuted, we've been they try to annihilate us from generation to generation, and we've been surviving this whole time. We finally came back home to our homeland, but we are the mostly safe, and we are gonna be living there for eternity. We will do whatever we need to defend ourselves and ensuring that Israelis can live. And Israelis are Jews, Christians, Muslims, Druze, many other religions living peacefully in Israel. And we will ensure it's the case for eternity. The Gazans have killed any future of peace. They don't want peace. It's not that it was even a possibility. They never wanted peace. They want to annihilate Jews. They're devoting their life to annihilate Israel and Jews worldwide. There's just they don't have the capabilities. Hamas is not longer what it used to be from October 7th. IDF has severely damaged the capabilities, the ammunition, the equipment, and the terrorists themselves. Resuming the war now looks much different when we have the backup of the United States administration, when they're sending us what we need, equipment and ammunition. IDF continue to annihilate and targeting terrorist leaders. Top leaders of Hamas have been annihilated in the recent days. In this operation, the IDF continues to ground operation, pushing the Gazans out. Meanwhile, if you remember the plan that Trump laid out about the future of Gaza and how immediately the Arab world would deny, now they're starting to break down a little bit. President Sisi of Egypt declared, according to reports, that they're willing to relocate temporarily, we will see about that, 500,000 Gazans to the Sinai Peninsula, to a city that they will designate for these Gazans while they're doing construction in Gaza, while they're rebuilding Gaza. So we will see about that. We will see if they will come back. We will see who will be the ones who will go there. But this is a step forward. And as I said in my post, first of all, I suggested this plan a long time ago, more than a year ago, that Egypt will open its border to Gazans. The Gazans used to belong to Egypt up till 1967, when they themselves started a war against Israel and they were forced to be taken over. Israel had no choice. And once again, on October 7th, once again, our enemies continuously attacking us, starting the wars against us, then crying victim when they lose. So now Egypt will take some Gazan. And also there was a Gallup poll made in Gaza, asking the residents what would they want. Over 50%, majority of Gazans will leave. They want to leave. Either they will want to leave temporarily and hoping to come back, or for good, and they will leave. There's no other option. That's it. It's done. Gazans will not stay in Gaza. IDF will now ensure that Hamas is being erased from the face of the earth. Hell is being unleashed. Also, Secretary of Defense Israel Katz in Israel said that every day that the hostages are not being returned, IDF has been ordered to start taking territory. That's the only thing actually that these monsters from Hamas care about. They don't care about human life. They don't care sacrificing their own people. To them it's an honor to become Shaheed. But when you take in their land, that's when they're losing their shit. And IDF will start annexing areas of Gaza, clearing them out from Hamas and taking over until we receive all of our hostages. This war can end right now, in this second, if Hamas surrender and let all 59 hostages go. Don't give me the bullshit about humanitarian aid or the UN employees exploding themselves when they clear landlines. I don't give a fuck about any of this. As long as we have 59 hostages, I don't give a fuck. Let our people go, then we can talk about how the day after looks like. So until we get our people back, IDF is going full force, and there will be consequences for it. Finally, the consequences that should have happened on October 8th. On this Shabbat, I want to wish everyone a peaceful Shabbat, for the IDF soldiers to be safe in Gaza, in the hell called Gaza, and come back home safely, for all 59 hostages to be either rescued immediately or be released immediately today to have Shabbat dinners with the families. And for the Jewish nation around the world, just remember, we are strong and immortal. There's nothing against us. So you can be proud, you can be resilient, and be proud of your Jewish identity. We are not going anywhere. As I said, we finally came back home, and we're never leaving from the Jordan River to Judea and Samaria, to the Mediterranean Sea, and in Gaza if necessary. Am Israel will always be. Am Israel Chai forever, and Shabbat Shalom.